I thought this was a good one. So this is in courtesy of Cosmic Ranger that is on Twitter. His idea is that he wants a homosexual man that wears a pink suit. He's a pink ranger. I'm like, we can compromise. This is going to be pretty good. I can make a good spin on this where it's like, it can be like that. I mean, he's not going to really show any of the emotions, you know. I know, but it's like, let's go to a compromise. So I'm actually not going to make him the Pink Ranger, dude. He's going to be the Red Ranger with pink, assets on him. Think of it like not Jungle Fury, Wild Force, but a little bit more pink than you kind of would like. But it's like, it's a good reason why. Many people will be pissed off. Many people will be like, this is controversial and stuff, but you just got to look at the deeper meanings when we get to the story. The story is simple. He was second in command. The first one actually is like is the Pink Ranger. Basically, think of it like CosmicRanger, where you had the White Ranger or White Ninja, who was basically kind of was the leader, even though you kind of would like the Red Ranger to be the leader, but she was technically the leader and she was more advanced. She had skills. Same deal with the Pink Ranger. The Pink Ranger was the leader, but sadly something happened. She got killed, she perished, something went wrong, and she's gone. So he decided to take her power and put his power and her power together, making him into the Red Pink Ranger, or the Red Ranger with pink assets. And I thought, why don't we just do the Kendrick's way out too, where it's like, and it turns out at the very end, she's returned. Could we do conflict of where she comes midway and it's like, oh my gosh, no? We could. Yeah, we could basically do what happened in Shikinger. I don't care about Samurai. But we could do something like that, but I rather prefer not her actually being like, oh, well, she evaded, oh, she betrayed them, oh, she went somewhere else, oh, she secretly was doing something, but now she came back and now she can grab her power and now she can be the lead again. I would just think it's better and more of a push that maybe she sacrificed her life saving him, because it's like he was basically going against this big bad guy, maybe alone, and she ran after him, and then there was the final blow that actually would have killed him, but instead she took the brunt, and she's now down, and well, the bad guy ran away, I guess. We could do with that, and maybe he was like the main bad guy of the series, but, well, he was young. The bad guy was young. The bad guy became the big bad guy, big boss, final boss. And, well, there you go. So she got taken down because his inexperience and hard-headedness and, you know, just straight up go for it. So he actually just takes her power and put his power with his power, or just basically the idea that some of her essence rubbed off on him, and or maybe emotion, something like that, where it's like the pink got on him, and now it's the red and pink, and he's now the leader, and he's now leading the team after better training, I guess. So it's like, that's a good idea. That would be pretty awesome. Where it's like, yeah, we can basically make it, but it's like we're compromising. He's a red and pink ranger. Maybe we can even make it so that sometimes in the show he's more pink than red, and sometimes he's more red than pink. We could actually just bounce that idea off, where it's like he might actually need to be the Pink Ranger for a bit. Maybe they have different powers and he was able to have her powers with him or something like that. But it's more the fact of he could just stay red and just be red, but he wants to actually have assets that actually resembles her, because, well, she was a good leader and she sacrificed her life to save his, and then because of that he decided to do it. I think this is a good, decent compromise. I think he might want more, but this is a better compromise where it's like, yeah, you see, this is how it happened, this is how it goes. And again, we can toggle between him being the Red Ranger with pink assets or the Pink Ranger with red assets. We could even make it just his power-up form, maybe. Or we could just do it where it's like I said, basically, maybe, and I know this is going to be like way too much, where it's like, he has to become the Pink Ranger to pilot the Zord, you know? But it's like, yeah. Or maybe it's different modes. It's there's 2 different modes to the Megazord, and he has to turn pink to actually get the second mode. And also he can different stuff being the Pink Ranger. So basically it's just the idea that she lended him her power, or he basically was able to grab her power before it was gone, or something like that. Or he's wearing it for great shame, even though I don't think anyone would like that. I rather it's the idea of honor that she sacrificed her life for him. And in the very end, after defeating the big head bad boss, the big head, yeah, the final boss, you defeated him, he's gone. She magically returns like Kendricks. Yeah, magically returns like Kendricks, you know? It's like, or it could just be the fact of where it could be the idea that he was looking for the final wish. He was able to get an ultimate wish if he does certain things, and he destroyed the world and stuff. And well, the ultimate wish, he was able to, it's like the Red Ranger and his team was able to save the world. But in that case, I think he had to actually make like the greatest sacrifice of a wish, because one wish he could actually wish for his mentor to return, or his, previous commander. Other hand, the world got destroyed, so I bet he might do the ultimate sacrifice, and then of course one of the Morphin Masters would come and say, hey, I know that was really hard on you, and for that, we actually made an exception and we're bringing back your commander. Like, oh, it's a happy ending, oh my gosh. Would I actually push for them to be brother and sister? Nah, nah. I mean, that could work, but nah. You know how Power Rangers is trying to help with siblings. They usually mix siblings up. They might even just be like, oh, well, no, they're boyfriend and girlfriend. It's like, now we going with Time Force all over again. But it's reversed. It's like, yeah, that's not good. Don't do that. Don't try to make this Time Force the other shoe on the foot. Anyways, yeah, I thought that was a fun idea. That what if we can have a male Pink Ranger, and it's like, how about a male Red Ranger with pink assets, and well, he's red and pink. There we go.